Okay, y'all, this is going to be the video of the interview with Jordyn Woods and Jada Pickett. I have my opinion. I would just say, um, okay, this young lady has been exposed to bullying. I originally thought that this was probably fake for publicity, but now I don't know if I feel that way. I don't even know why she's being held in the hot seat. She's not the one with the contract. And the marriage was a fraud. It was doomed to not work anyway. So I don't even know why they really that upset. They know he's a dog. They know he cheats all the time. So they should believe her and move on. And plus they old as hell. Why are they bothering a pretty 21-year-old? And the people online harassing her. This is ridiculous. But here is the full interview.
Were you?
I was drunk.
Okay.
I was not tipsy. I was drunk.
Right.
But I was not beyond the point of recollection. I know where I was. But on the way out, he did kiss me.
No.
And
what do you mean by kiss?
it's just no passion, no nothing on the way out. He just kissed me and
Like a tongue kiss, like a peck on the lips, peck on the, like a...
no, it was like a kiss on the lips, but no tongue kiss, no making out.
Got it.
Nothing. And I don't think that he's wrong either because I allowed myself to be in that position. And when alcohol's involved, people make, dumb moves or people get caught up in the moment or who knows.
Right. Were you shocked?
I didn't know how to feel. I was like, that didn't just happen. Because, I was leaving already, so I walked out immediately after. And I got in the car and I was like, no, that didn't happen.
And so you left immediately?
Mm-hmm.
Did you say it? Did you say anything to him like, what?
I was just like, I need to go. I was in shock. I was more so like, did this really... I was like, let me just pretend like that didn't happen.
Right. Did you have any understanding possibly of why he would do that, or?
I'm there until the sun's coming up.
Right, so he's like,
right. Maybe let me just shoot my shot.
So you went home, and what happened next?
I went home. I had talked to Kylie and Chloe in the morning, and I told them I was there. And I had talked to Chloe, and she, asked me what was going on. Is everything fine? And in my head of trying to forget that part of the story, I was just like, no, he was chilling. Everything was okay. Like, there were girls there, but he wasn't, all over the girls.
What exactly were you not honest about?
She doesn't deserve this either.
Right.
People have even dehumanized her in this situation to where they can't feel for her.
Right.
And it's not fair
Right.
that she has to deal with this either.
Right.
And the last thing I wanted to do was be that person. I'm no homewrecker.
Right.
I would never try to hurt someone's home.
Right.
Especially someone that I love.
Right.
And someone who I've seen has a beautiful daughter. I never was trying to steal someone's man. I don't need your situation. I really just hurt so many more people by not telling the truth.
Do you feel as though you are the reason why Tristan and Chloe are not together?
I know I'm not the reason that Tristan and Chloe are not together. Now, this situation may have made it harder for her to want to be with him.
Right.
And I understand that. But I know I'm not the reason.
I'm just going to ask you straight up.
Okay.
Did you sleep with Tristan?
Never.
Got it.
Never a thought, never a consideration, never happened. And never will I. And that's why I'm willing to be put up to the test.
Right.
Attach me to a lie detector, whatever it is. I need people to know the truth. And more importantly, I need the people involved to know the truth.
Got it.
Just to clarify, there has been no communication with Tristan No relationship over time.
You guys didn't have a relationship for a month
There's
prior to
been
this?
no relationship.
Okay.
No communication, no plans on meeting up. No conversation, nothing.
Okay.
So I've been around them for almost a decade. I'm here to protect. I'm never here to hurt anyone. And I think if that was the case, I wouldn't have been friends with these people for so long.
Right.
Now, because I've seen what has been done to my life in only a week based on how the media circulates.
Right.
They don't put their focus on the real world problems. They're putting their focus on a young black woman who made a mistake.
Yep.
And not a mistake that's worth public crucifixion.
Right.
It's a mistake that should have been dealt with internally.
Well, you know what they say. Black women can be the most disregarded and disrespected creatures on the earth. You know, being a black woman in the game for so long as I've been, just seeing that without people even having heard your side and just not given the benefit of the doubt, it just always seems like it's so easy to just target black women, put everything on us, even if there's other people involved. So.
And it took me
to be here,
getting here,
to realize
to feel
that?
it, because
Yeah.
I saw it, but
Right.
I never felt it.
Right. I think that's one of the reasons why Uncle Will felt like it was important for him to hold you through this. Because we all make mistakes. And that's not to justify anything that you've done. But it is to say that I really felt like you needed an opportunity to tell your story at least. And then people can decide whatever. You know,
they want to believe.
Whatever they
But
want
I
to
haven't
believe.
been given the chance.
Right. And this is what the world does. And this is when you just, when you can just get those arms around you.
And the crazy thing is, the arms that I thought would be around me are nowhere to be found.
Right.
The first few days of this were definitely the hardest. I couldn't eat. I didn't eat for days. I couldn't look at my phone even. I would just try to sleep and hope that I would wake up and this wouldn't be true.
Right.
And every day it was a new headline. Every time you refresh the page, it's another person bullying me or wishing death upon me or telling me something like, your father deserved to die.
Wow.
I may have